What is your favorite team in this present World Cup?
My favorite team is Brazil, but I'm actually in support of Senegal, like as an African and a West African. I'm fully supporting Senegal, but Brazil is my favorite team actually.
Why are you supporting Brazil?
Looking at the composition of the team, like you have a lot of great players that are very talented. They have great skills. I think it is one of the promising teams that can make it to the finals and can win the World Cup.
What's your favorite team in the competition?
Senegal.
Senegal is your favorite team. Are you from Senegal?
No.
So why are you supporting
I
Senegal?
have relatives and they are also my neighboring country.
Good point. You are a neighboring country and you have relatives there as well. Okay, so and that means you're praying or you wish them to win the World Cup.
I'm praying out and I also wish them to win. Yes.
To win the World Cup. All right. Which team are you supporting for the World Cup?
I'm supporting Ghana.
You're supporting Ghana. Are you from Ghana?
No, I'm not from Ghana.
So which country are you from?
I'm from the Gambia.
You're from the Gambia. Are you transported or yourself all down the way to Ghana? Why you jump? You even jumped Senegal to go to Ghana. Why are you supporting Ghana?
I just like Ghana. I like the country so much. I like the people in the country. And I have been watching their TV. That is what makes me like them.
Yeah, my name is Victor from Talkout Sports, Talkout Media, and your name?
Khadija.
Nice to meet you, Khadija. We're talking about the World Cup that is going on at Qatar. What is your favorite team in the competition?
It's Senegal.
Senegal. Why Senegal? Because you are not from Senegal.
Yeah, I am a Gambian, and we have this relation between Gambia and Senegal. That is the Senegambian relationship.
Okay.
So since Gambia is not taking part in it, but Senegal is, so I'll still support Senegal. Cause, yeah.
So now you wish Senegal to win the World Cup, right?
Yeah, I wish them to win.
What's your favorite team in the competition?
My favorite team is Senegal, Teranga Lions, yeah.
Senegal, nice. What about yours?
The mighty Black Stars.
Mighty Black Stars of Ghana, right?
Yeah, Ghana.
I have two, Senegal and Argentina.
Senegal and Argentina. Why Argentina?
Yeah, I think Messi deserves to win the World Cup. Yeah, he has all the trophies except one, and I want it to go to him.
Talking about the World Cup, so far so good. What has been your expectations and what's your view about the competition so far?
Basically, my expectation on this World Cup is very, very high. I am expecting that by God's power, the cup will be Argentina's own. Yeah. So basically, I am expecting that Argentina will win this World Cup. Hopefully. Yeah.
This present World Cup. What's your view about the present World Cup? What's your view about the whole competition from the start to this present time?
Yeah, this World Cup is interesting, knowing fully well that this year Qatar is hosting it, and a lot of controversies were attached to it, as to why, to some, football enthusiasts that Qatar hosting and laying down some of their cultural beliefs, norms, that the World Cup that comprise of people with different cultures, as well. So therefore, this is one part of it. But the most interesting part of it is, the World Cup brings people together to promote our diversity, our unity, and strengthen our social cohesion that the world needs today. Yeah, and through these such events like football, the world is a safe space for all. Yeah.
With football, the world is a safe space for us. Yes, I love that. I love that line. And knowing the fact that Senegal now has moved on to the next round, which is the round of 16, what do you think about Senegal? Do you think they are going to go into quarterfinals, semi-finals, probably final?
Yes, I'm very optimistic with regards to Senegal. I believe they're going to reach far, knowing the performance that they are putting in, the efforts that they are putting in, even though the main key player, Sadio Mane, is out of the tournament, due to injury. But I believe the team is putting, the collective efforts together to push, their efforts, to reach to the final stage of the tournament. Yeah.
Yeah. Then what's your favorite team for the tournament?
Yes, I support France, and this has been the team that I've always been supporting in the World Cup. And I have my reasons because we have great players in the team, and this year also looking at the squad comprised of players, with experience. and also they have the ability, to push the effort towards in making, France, the second time winner of the World Cup.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Issue is that the team that are more competent is those are the teams that they should win the World Cup.
So that is why you're supporting Brazil.
Yeah.
And what team are you supporting at the World Cup?
Well, I'm supporting Senegal.
Are you from Senegal?
No, I'm from Gambia.
Why are you supporting Senegal?
Because they are our neighbor, and I believe that they can do it and they can bring the trophy in Senegal.
My view right now, my expectation is right now, everything is going fine now. No? Yeah, because the big teams are doing good. We have seen like the likes of Argentina, Portugal, they were the favorites at the beginning, and still now they are proving things going right.
Okay. And what's your favorite team in the World Cup?
Right now, I would say Portugal. And of course, I will like them to win the World Cup.
Okay, you would like Portugal to win the World Cup. You would like Portugal to win the World Cup. Why? Because of Ronaldo?
Yeah, I love Ronaldo. I love him so much. Yeah, I love to see him playing. Yeah.
Well, the World Cup is an interesting competition, and I want to say, of course, it's also unifying the world because, with division and other things, football brings people together. So my expectations are, I am optimistic that my favorite team will emerge victorious and they will lift the trophy. I am optimistic of that.
Which is your favorite team?
I have many, but my number one favorite is Argentina.
And why Argentina?
I'm a huge fan of Lionel Messi, and I feel like he won everything in football except the World Cup. And then I will want him to win the World Cup so that it can be clear to every individual that he is the greatest of all time.
What I'm going to say is that so far everything is good. Yeah, you could see that like the unthinkable is unfolding before our eyes. Like the teams that we expected, like they're not going to perform, are doing well right now. The likes of Morocco and Senegal, whom we termed as underdogs, are really shocking the big teams right now. So I support Argentina.
Argentina. Why are you supporting Argentina?
Because I'm a Lionel Messi fan. Yeah.
Okay, about the World Cup, what I've seen this time around is that three countries from Africa making it to the round of 16 is something that I'm very glad of, and then wishing them all good luck. And I hope that for the first time, maybe for the first time, an African country will go to will make it to the finals. This is my wish, and I am sure that it will happen.
You are very sure it will happen?
I'm sure it is happen because looking at Morocco, Ghana, and then Senegal, their teams are very compact, and then the football that they are playing shows that these teams are very well ready, and then that's why I have hope in them.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. Out of all the countries that you're looking out for, which one is your favorite?
Okay, my favorite is Senegal because it's a neighboring country, and then I have relatives there, and that's it.
Yeah, being a global game, it's been interesting, fascinating, and thrilling to the core. Rather unfortunate for my host people, that is the Qatari people, that for the first time in records that they could not have make it outside. Because, like, honestly, I have that, inclination of having subscribed to maybe a host team for the first time every time. But, like, unfortunately for them, it hasn't been coming well for them. But for my Samba boys and every African country, I think overall we've been doing wonderful. And the beauty part of it is like the unification and the diversities it brings from the different people, the appreciation and the cultural unification of the global, world population. It's been amazing and loving, of course. Yes, and that's something that I have craved for. That football is a universal game that brings love, unity, and oneness among the entire population. And it's been going fine. And I hope Ghana or Brazil come through eventually. That's my wish.
Okay. Thank you so much. And talking about Senegal too, they are already at the round of 16. What do you have to say about them? They're actually the neighboring country.
Yes, Senegambia brotherhood, right? They are just our brothers and sisters in the struggle, being maybe the immediate country, Burundi, Gambia in the three parts. Of course, initially the struggle has been disturbing, losing their first game, but after coming through the second and the third game, making sure that they pull the string, fight together as a team, and making sure that they qualify to the round of 16. That was amazing. And I believe, like, was it 2 days ago? You could have felt the jubilation, both Gambians and Senegals, indiscriminately, of course, because we are one people. If Gambia could not have make it, of course, our expectation and desire would have been the guidance of Senegal to go through. And I can wish and pray that if they can come through, come even the final, I will be jubilantly with them last to the core. Sure.
So far, I think I've been so much impressed about how the World Cup is going. First of all, you've seen how the underdogs are turning out to beat the teams that we all see as the, the big guns, the teams that are untouchable. For example, my own team that I'm supporting, Argentina, before seeing how Saudi Arabia, dealt with them, 2-1, that was not expected. We had all expected that Argentina would just come and sweep them, let's say by 3-0. But the opposite happens. And we've also seen the lives of Morocco that also defeated Belgium. That was a very tough encounter. And then so far for me, that has been what I love about the game. Teams are coming up. No teams is been seen, even though you are an underdog, but they're playing up to their expectation to ensure that they win every game as much as they can. Yeah.
All right, then what's your favorite team in the competition?
Argentina, like I said, Argentina is my favorite team.
Argentina is because of Lionel Messi?
Yes, because of Lionel Messi. Yes, I am an Argentina fan because he's someone that growing up as a football fan or enthusiast, I came to love his football, his way of footballing, and how he touches the ball, and his personality as a player is what fascinates me the most. That's why.
Well, I think it's going fine. Yeah, it is going fine, but there are certain things that have changed, like seen from the previous World Cup and now things are changing. Like teams that we are not expecting to do good are now doing very, very good.
Which team is your favorite team of the tournament?
Well, I'm supporting England.
You're supporting England? Then why are you not supporting Senegal? That is even very close to us here.
No, that's not the case. Like, I'm supporting England because I am a Man United fan and most of my players are playing for England.
My view is like very, very positive because I'm an Argentina fan and so far so good. Argentina has been excelling and now they have already qualified to the round of 16. Even though Messi didn't score the penalty, but at least like we're somewhere now.
My view currently, I'm mostly concentrating on a team, a country that I support, that is Croatia, which I've been supporting since last 5 years. And then they have been doing pretty well, same as Senegal and England and other teams. But then Croatia has been doing pretty well this World Cup. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, now, knowing that the neighboring country, which is Senegal, they have proceeded to the round of 16, what do you have to say about that?
Though they are our neighbors, but then it does not necessarily mean that I have to support them or stuff like that. But they have been doing great, and I hope that they keep up the hard work, because when it comes, it's going to come to West Africa, and we will be so proud that it comes to a place which is closer to us. Yes.
My favorite team is Senegal.
Senegal, that's lovely. Why Senegal?
Because it's my papa's land, it's my father's country.
Since the start of the World Cup, I have watched only few matches, but I was impressed with the performance of Senegal, most especially, because that is one of my teams that I'm supporting. And also, I watched the Brazilian team, and they played really well. And also, a country that even impressed me more was Saudi Arabia, because they have played a good football, but unfortunately, they couldn't make it to the next round. But I believe that next time they will do better, yeah.
Okay. So what team is your favorite? Your favorite team of the tournament?
For me, I will say is Senegal, number one, and then maybe Brazil, the second team.
Knowing that now Senegal has proceeded to the next stage, which is the round of 16. So what's your mindset about Senegal right now?
With no doubt in my mind, I believe they are playing as a team, and where it is right now, if we continue playing as a team, we will win. So the size of England or the players that are there, so that doesn't matter. What matters is we play as a team, then we can go to the next stage, yeah.
Okay, this World Cup, my view is having positive. Like the World Cup, there's a lot of surprises. Like the ones you claim as favorite, they were being surprised by the underdogs. We have seen an example of Argentina being surprised by Saudi Arabia. Argentina were in a run of 35 games unbeaten before being spoiled by Saudi Arabia. The same goes to Germany. They were shocked by Japan. and Morocco beating Belgium. So this World Cup, I think there's a difference. There's nothing like underdog or you are the favorites, because underdogs have been surprising the favorites. The same thing yesterday, Tunisia surprised France are beating the one out. So I think the World Cup, I'm positive about it, and there's one thing I was say this World Cup, there's nothing like underdogs and there's nothing like favorites.
Knowing that our neighboring country here, which is Senegal, has actually proceeded into the round of 16, what do you have to say about that?
I think that's a positive thing for Africans, and I believe that Senegal are going to make it to the quarterfinal, and I believe they are going to beat England. And it's ring a bell to the Africans that we can do it. It's not about the football belong to the Europeans or the South Americans. It's also belong to the Africans, because they beat a very strong side of Ecuador, and they beat the host country, that is Qatar. So that's showing African that we can do it. So I believe they are going to make it through to the quarterfinals.
All right. So, what team is your favorite team in the tournament?
Germany.
Germany is your favorite team?
Yeah.
Why? Why Germany?
Because I have been supporting them since my childhood, and I believe that they have a better team than all the teams. Despite losing against Estonia, losing against Japan, I believe that today is our last game, and we are going to do it either do or die. And if you qualify, we are eventually going to win the cup. We have learned from our past failures.
Yeah, the competition so far, from the World Cup, from the first game up to now, we have been seeing unimaginable games, surprising games. We have seen underdogs coming, beating favorites. And so far, from the World Cup, we have seen two favorites too that are doing very well. But I think this World Cup, at the end of the day, it will be a very surprising one. Yeah, that's what I think about this.
Okay. Yeah, fine. Thank you. Knowing that our neighboring country here, which is Senegal, they have proceeded to the round of 16. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, a very good competition so far from them. Though I am a Gambian and they are a neighboring country, I wish them a very good luck. Though I don't support them all out, but they are playing England by next week, and I am wishing them good luck.
Yeah, thank you so much. And again, what's your favorite team of the tournament?
My favorite team is the French team, France. Yeah, France.
Yeah, my view from it is that the World Cup has been very interesting, and African countries are really performing well, like the likes of Senegal, Ghana, and Morocco. They're really doing good there, and they are selling the African image out there, and that is really good for us.
That is very good for us. And again, out of the African teams, which is your favorite that you feel could win the World Cup at the end of the day?
Yeah, for me, I'm mostly I'm completely supporting African teams, but outside, mostly I might see that Portugal. Yeah, Portugal, yeah.
Portugal is likely to win the World Cup. Okay, so I can think maybe Portugal is your favorite team all around in the World Cup.
Well, I think the competition is very, very interesting. Looking at the fact that we have seen a lot of surprises, teams that we don't even expect to win. We are winning, teams that we are not expected to qualify has already make it to the round of 16s. So there has been a lot of surprises in the game so far. Yeah.
And to know that knowing that Senegal has now proceeded into the round of 16. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, well, I want to believe that they can really make it. Looking at the fact that they have did a lot of great works. Since the beginning, even though their first game was not very good, but the second and the third, they have proven that they can really continue in the tournament. And I wish them all the best. Yeah.
Then what's your favorite team for the tournament?
My favorite team is playing today. Even if we win the game, it's not gonna be helpful for us. I am a Canadian, by the way. Canada is my favorite team. Yeah.
Okay. Now that
I would say it is a very nice World Cup, and then everything is going fine. One thing that I'm much more pleased about is African teams. We can see some of African teams that are representing the continent very well. They are delivering, though there are teams that are struggling, and then one of them is already out. But notwithstanding, we have still hope that there are some that will qualify, hopefully. And then Ghana is one of those one, and Cameroon also is another one. Morocco also is still there. Aside from that, I have other teams that I support. That is Argentina, because of my players are there. And then Brazil. In fact, I always said it's because of Brazil I support football. Okay. Yeah.
So that means I can categorically say your favorite team in the World Cup right now is Brazil?
Yes, I would say Brazil, but notwithstanding, I really want African teams to go very far. If possible, let them win it.
Yeah, I think this World Cup has been one of it's the most of its kind. I mean, it is the best of the kind. It has never happened. This is the greatest of all time. So it's wonderful. I've been enjoying it from the very start. I've been following it up, every moment of it. So it's wonderful.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
So which team is your favorite team in the tournament?
The reality is I support Africa. Africa is my team. I support all the teams that are in Africa. Whenever an African team plays against any other team that is not an African team, I support an African team. But besides that, I also have other teams that I support that are in Europe, perhaps in other places, in Asia and other places. But Africa is my team.
So which of the African teams do you think will actually get to the final stage or probably win the World Cup?
That might be difficult to say because I'm not supporting an African team because I have the hope that they are going to take the World Cup, though that is possible. But regardless, whether they stand the chance of winning the World Cup or they do not stand the chance of winning the World Cup, I still stand by them because I'm Africa myself. So you cannot support other people leaving yourself there. Like we would say in our local language, you cannot give the touchlight to your how do you call these people? Perhaps your wife's parents, and you struggle in the dark. That cannot happen. You support yourself. You use the touchlight yourself. That's how it happens. That's why I'm standing by Africa.
Yeah, it's going fine, and it's a competition that you will not know the winner till after 90 minutes or after the game. That's the time you'll know the winner because it's very, very competitive.
So if I ask you which is your favorite team that you want or you likely want to see at the finals, you cannot tell me a team?
Obviously, I'm a fan of Argentina, and I would like them to win, not just to center the final, but to win the World Cup.
To win the World Cup. What of Senegal, which is our neighboring country? Yeah, don't you have any support for them?
Yeah, Senegal is a African country, but obviously I am in support of Ghana when it comes to the African countries.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your time. You can follow us on Talk Sport on Instagram, Talk Sport, and on YouTube, Talk Media. You can subscribe to our channel. You get live updates on sports day in, day out on Instagram and on Twitter at Talk Sport as well. And yeah, this is Talk Sport, Talk Media. We've come to an end of the interview session with the university student of the Gambia at Brikama campus. For you getting updates on sports, 247 updates on sport, we imply you to follow us on Instagram at TalkSport, on Twitter at TalkSport1, and also subscribe to our YouTube page at Talk Media. We love you, fans.